Good morning dear students and learners. In this class we are going to discuss about another one grammar part. So that is called affixes. Okay, and then we are going to see in this video affixes and its definition and types of affixes. Okay, so here I thought all of you subscribed and watching my videos. We are going to know what are the meanings and then definitions of these affix. Okay, yes, so we'll move to affix. So look at here, an affix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the beginning or the end of the stem. So here the stem means root word. Okay, so then you want to observe in this definition. So here bound morpheme, look at that. So what is the meaning of morpheme? So look at here. So morpheme means the smallest meaningful unit of a language which is grammatically correct is called morpheme. Have you understood this one? Morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of a language. Okay, so here that is, it means which is grammatically correct. Have you understood? And then we will move to bound morpheme. Here bound, look at that. So here morpheme is a meaningful unit, and so bound morpheme, it doesn't give any meaning independently. Have understood? It doesn't give any meaning independently. And then we want to observe in this definition the last word, so that is stem. So what is the stem? So here stem means it is a meaningful unit. Okay, so which is grammatically correct. So here we want to call that is morpheme. That's all. Okay, have understood all those things? Yes, okay. Now we will come to see just two examples for affixes. Okay, so here we want to see the first one, unemployment. Look at there. Okay, so here we are going to see this word. It means we want to divide this word, unemployment. Look at there. So here which is the root word? So it is going to give meaning. Okay, so that is called here. Okay, so that is the meaningful unit. Okay, so that is the root word, that is the free morpheme we are going to call that one. Okay, so here unemployment. Have understood? So here un, okay, so that is called here bound morpheme. It is not going to give any meaning independently, so that's why we are going to call that is bound morpheme. And then so at the end of the stem we want to observe ment. Look at that. So that ment is also not give any meaning, so that's why that is also bound morpheme. Look at that, unemployment, but here the stem, the root word, meaningful unit. Okay, so that is called, and also that is the free morpheme, so that is employ. Okay, so here we want to add un to employ, so unemploy. Look at that, meant employment, totally unemployment. Okay, so like that we are going to see this word. Okay, so for example, and then want to see another one word, so that is for the affixes. So another one word is that, so that is rearrangement. What is that? Rearrangement. So look at that, the same thing here also, rearrangement. We want to divide like this. Okay, so here re is the bound morpheme, and then arrange is the free morpheme, it means the stem, and then ment is the bound morpheme. All of you know what is bound morpheme, what is morpheme, it means the stem, and then and then so what is affix. Have understood this one? Yes, okay. And again I will come to the definition of affix. So here affix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the beginning, look at there, beginning or the end of the stem. It means we want to add like this, un, re, so both are beginning of the stem, and then ment, again ment, it means unemployment, rearrangement, both are in the end of the stem. It means we want to call totally affixes. Okay, so un and ment, re and ment, so these four are, so what are they? So they are affixes. Okay, have understood? So this is the definition of affix. Have understood? And then we want to divide, it means affix is divided into two types. How many types? Two types. The one is prefix, another one is suffix. Okay, so one is prefix, another one is suffix. But here we want to get the definition of prefix. Okay, so here, so prefix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the beginning of a stem or root word. It changes the meaning of a word. Look at there. So there is an extra one line is there. Okay, so again I am going to tell about this definition. Prefix is a bound morpheme. All of you know what is bound morpheme. Okay, and then which is attached to the beginning of a stem. Okay, so it means we are going to add for arrangement. Okay, so that is rearrangement. Re is there, so that is beginning of the stem. Okay, we want to add re, and then unemployment, we want to add un. Okay, so like that. So that is called here prefix, and then it changes the meaning of a word. Look at that. So that prefix is going to change the meaning of a word, sometimes synonym into antonym, and then it means it's going to add something. Okay, so for example, worker, co-worker, way, subway, exam, re-exam, legal, illegal. Okay, so biography, autobiography. So like that we are going to add. Okay, so in the beginning of the stem, and then we are going to get the different meaning of that stem. Okay, so I have understood. Yes, then so we are going to see some examples for prefix. So in these examples I am going to give 3 examples for each one. Okay, so here the first one, in. Look at that. So here incorrect. Okay, and then invisible, and then inefficient. I understood these 3. And then reappear, reopen, rearrange. Okay, so then un, it means unhappy, unusual, unable. Look at there. So I will come to the first one, in, correct, incorrect, visible, invisible, efficient, inefficient, like that. So and then in appear, reappear, open, reopen, arrange, rearrange, like that. And then here as usual in un, so that is happy, unhappy, usual, unusual, able, unable, like that. So here misfortune, misuse, mismatch. I understood the same thing. Fortune, misfortune, use, misuse, match, mismatch, like that. You are going to pronounce like that. Okay, so I am going to tell just only the examples here. Okay, so and then im. Okay, so that is impossible. Okay, possible, impossible, perfect, imperfect, polite, impolite. Okay, and then it means here irrelevant, irregular, irrational. Okay, and then il, so that is illogical. Look at there. Logical, illogical, legal, illegal, literate, illiterate. And then I'll come to another one, dis. Okay, so and then here disagree, agree, disagree, connect, disconnect. Look at that. Disconnect, approve, disapprove, order, disorder. Okay, so I add another one extra here, the fourth one. And then inter. Look at that. INTER. Okay, so inter, change, interchange. Look at this. Okay, act, interact, and then state, interstate, and also I want to see international, interschool, like this. Okay, and then worker, co-worker. Okay, so another one worker is there, so that is co-worker. And then agent, co-agent, education, co-education, ordinate, coordinate. Okay, so like that we want to see a lot of examples in prefix. Okay, so I will come to another one, that is with. It means out, without, stand, withstand, hold, withhold, draw, withdraw, like this. Micro, wave, microwave, soft, microsoft, scope, microscope. Okay, I understand these things. And then post, man, postman. It means mortem, postmortem, test, post test, and then postpone. Like that we are going to use this post. Okay, has a prefix. And then auto, it means matic, automatic, automobile, autobiography, like that we want to use auto. And then another one, the last one, anti. So here social, antisocial, biotic, antibiotic, virus, antivirus. Okay, so like that we are going to use anti as a prefix. So these are all the examples for prefix. I think so all of you understood this prefix. And then so we'll move to another one type, so that is called suffix. Okay, suffix. Suffix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the end of the stem or end of a stem. It changes the way a word fits into a sentence grammatically. Look at there. Suffix is a bound morpheme as usual. Okay, so like prefix, suffix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the end of a stem. Look at there. Prefix is a beginning of a stem, but suffix is end of a stem. Have understood this one? And then so in the prefix, so we are going to see this one. What are the difference? Okay, so prefix, it changes the meaning of a word, prefix, but here suffix, it changes the way. Look at that, it changes the way. Okay, so a word fits into a sentence grammatically, so that word is going to fit. Okay, so into grammatically in a sentence. Okay, so for example I want to use that one, noun. Okay, exam, examination. Okay, and then love, lovely. Okay, so like that means adverb, adjective. Okay, so noun, like that we want to use suffix. Okay, so here we want to change the verb into suffix. Okay, so at that I want to observe that suffix is adverb or noun or adjective. Okay, so understood. So here, so once again I am going to repeat the definition of suffix. Suffix is a bound morpheme which is attached to the end of a stem. It changes the way a word fits into a sentence grammatically. Okay, so that word is going to fit into a sentence grammatically. Okay, yes. So here we are going to see some examples for suffix. Okay, so we are going to see one by one. So here also I am going to take just only 3 words for each example. So that is the first one, able. Okay, so look at that. So that is comfort, comfortable, tax, taxable, pay, payable. Look at that. So like that we want to use comfortable, payable and taxable. Okay, so comfortable, payable, taxable. Again I'm going to take another one, age. So that is marriage, mileage. Okay, so village, drainage, voyage, orphanage, postage, cottage, like that we want to use. But here, so I want to see marriage, mileage and village. Understood? And then ATION, Asian. So look at there. So here exam, examination, plant, plantation. Okay, so and then exploration. Okay, so education. Look at that. So like that we want to use the so many example for this. Okay, and then come to another one, full. It means full means here F-U-L, not F-U-L-L, F-U-L. So that is here beautiful. Okay, and then woeful, and then watchful, grateful, wishful. Okay, so that is sorrowful, peaceful. Like that one take lot of examples for suffix. And then ER. Look at that, bigger, writer. Look at that, speaker, actor, stronger, singer. Like that one to use ER. Okay, at the end of the stem. And then EST. So that is strongest, tallest, highest, widest. Okay, so like that we want to use different words for this, so as a prefix. Okay, and then here graph. Okay, so graph means here photograph, autograph. Okay, and then paragraph, seismograph, biograph. Like that we are going to use graph. Okay, yes. And then ILY. Look at there, not LY, ILY. So here happy, happily, angrily, lazily. Like that one to use ILY at the end of the word, at the end of the stem, at the end of the free morpheme. Okay, so that is called suffix. Okay, so and then here LY. ILY is over, and then I will come to LY. clearly, closely, hourly, lovely, like that. You want to use so many words, okay, as for ly. And then meant, okay, so I already gave two examples, okay, so that is rearrangement, okay, unemployment, like that. Here also amusement, and then payment, treatment, excitement, entertainment, okay, so like that we want to use. And then appointment, okay, so like that we want to use meant for, it means at the end of the stem. And then ish, so ish, so here childish, selfish, okay, and then foolish, establish, okay, and then boyish, like that we want to use ish. And then ism, activism, okay, I understood this one, activism, terrorism, racism, like that we want to use ism. And then ist, okay, here dentist, scientist, okay, and then Buddhist, feminist, communist, okay, so like that we are going to use ist, okay, ist. And then we will come to another one, ive, so look at that, act, active, support, supportive, okay, competitive, sensitive, cooperative, like that we are going to use ive. And then ship, so all of you know ship, so that is especially friendship, citizenship, fellowship, membership, leadership, okay, and then partnership, have understood. And then relationship, like that we want to use for ship, okay, yes. And then ness, look at the ness, it means happiness, sadness, okay, and then kindness, illness, perfectness, fitness, loneliness, okay, so like that want to use ness, okay. So I will come to the less, ness is over, now less. So the first one, friendless, and then endless, sleepless, fearless, but another one, sugarless, okay, so like that we want to see the different examples for this less. And then ous, okay, so here the first one, generous, dangerous, curious, okay, and then adventurous, continuous, famous, various, okay, so like that I'm going to use ous. Have understood? Yes, all of you listen carefully, but I am going to write just only 3 examples for this, but I am going to pronounce and I am going to speak, I am going to tell, so different examples for this, okay. And then ian means here Christian, Russian, historian, guardian, Indian, okay, and then Italian, like that we want to use, okay, ian. And then another one, last one, tude, look at there, tude, so this is also suffix, it means we want to add to some words, so that is solitude, multitude, okay, and then longitude, latitude, okay, and then gratitude, and then the attitude, okay, so like that we are going to use these suffixes as examples, okay. So here thank you for watching this video, and then all of you subscribe my channel.